Hello everybody, I'm playing Oblivion. Load game. Oh, last time we had just completed the Mages Guild recommendation in Bruma. And we had also cleared out the, what was it? Oh, abandoned mine? I forget. The mine near Bruma. This one. Plundered mine. We finished that. And now, oh yeah, sensitivity. Always gotta fix that. It's tradition. Now, I said we were going to go do two sides of the coin, so we're going to go look into that. If you recall, when we entered Bruma, we had heard about Arnora Aurea and how her husband got arrested. So we're going to go figure out what that's all about. In the meantime, maybe we'll get some more quests here done before we head to Coral and do our next recommendation, which will be great. Coral is probably my favorite city. It's either Coral or Anvil, or Anvil, as some people say. I don't agree with that pronunciation, but I forget what they say in game. There could be a reason why, or why I don't disagree with that. It could just be that I have a horrible butchering of the English language. Anyway, this is Arnora's house, so let's go inside. We're allowed to. The quest wants us to. And there she is.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Oh, yeah, I can see that clear as day.
I think we're in for some hard time.
Yeah, Death of Uriel Septum. What about
I
Bruma?
can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Olaf, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too.
Somehow I feel like I understand why Jorunda was arrested.
Our affairs are none of your business.
Okay, she doesn't want to talk to me. This is where we can finally demonstrate the persuasion minigame. Let me tell you about that. So, there are these 4 spires, or spokes right here, I guess. 4 spokes, 4 categories. Admire, joke, coerce, or boast. You have 4 reactions. You have hate, you have disdain, I guess, you have enjoy, and then love. Now, I don't know if those are exactly what she likes, but basically it's a very strong negative reaction, a positive reaction, and a very strong positive reaction. Those aren't exactly what they're called, what I called them. It was just in order to get a grasp. So she currently has a persuasion of 44 out of 100 of us. To get her to tell us information, I assume we need above a 60 or so. So we're going to try this out. You could tell which one she likes and doesn't like based on her face. So we're going to try to get the most efficient use. So she doesn't like us admiring her, which is strange. She seems like a thought. And she doesn't like boasting either, but she loves jokes. Yeah, she loves jokes and coercion.
I like that a lot.
So we're just going to try to do this mini game a little bit. I messed up a little bit.
Don't try to manipulate.
We're going to see if she'll talk about Jorunda.
Yep.
Yep. There we go.
After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold,
Stolen gold.
you may find yourself earning some of it.
Let's talk about that stolen gold.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true.
Oh.
I may have let a detail or 2 leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more.
So this all sounds
All
really
I can
shady.
promise is that you'll be making a lot of money.
Sounds like a con. We're going to say, okay, keep talking because I'm all about the money. And maybe we can blackmail her. You never know. So let's keep talking.
Smart answer. Here's the deal.
The deal.
I wouldn't say we're
I
thieves.
skipped dialogue
I
again.
mean, we've stolen things.
Shit.
Sure,
Okay.
but we've
I'll
never
put that up
stolen
on screen.
That much at one time. Just enough to keep us going.
Just enough to keep, yeah.
That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments.
Damn.
I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago.
Okay.
The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I began to become frightened of him.
So what does that have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos,
Oh
Jorunda
fuck, he
killed a
murdered
guard.
someone.
I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me.
Jesus.
I was terrified of him at this point. Too,
Okay, the
I
Bruma
was off
guard
gathering
found her.
food, but Jorunda was captured.
Captured
So I
Jorunda,
did
he moved the gold.
What I need you to do
So
is
she
go
wants
to
us
the
to
bridge.
go. She wants us to go to the Bruma dungeons
It's
and
not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
yeah, sure. So she wants us to go to the Bruma jail
I'm
and
listening.
talk with Jorunda to see if we can get information out
Stay
of him.
tilted.
What's up, dude? Rumors.
The fighters.
Fighters Guild. Hey, we were talking about that last episode. Maybe we'll check that out sometime. I need to reaffiliate myself with this character, reaffirm everything. So we're level 3. We have that personality debuff. Oh yeah, we can go see if the chapel can do anything about that. We're a battle mage. That's pretty much all I need. And blunt. That's very important. Shield. Okay. Let's go Chapel of Talos in a Nordic city. Who would believe it? Foreshadowing? Okay. Rejoice! We haven't done any sins so the gods like us. And that got rid of it. Yay. So now we are clean. We might as well talk to these people while we're here.
Praise Akatosh. Praise the Nine. I'm Arentus Falvius, Primate of Talos.
Primate.
Priest of Bruma.
Okay, yeah, he's the high priest. What? Anvil Chapel attack?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priest.
Oh, fuck me. This priest got fucking murdered at Anvil. I guess they do say Anvil. I don't know. I'll try to say Anvil, but my brain is retarded.
I'm here to show Bruma's errant Nords the path to the truth.
Heathen gods. You know, this is funny. It must have been slightly retconned because, the Nords actually follow the Nedic pantheon, just with a few changed names. And, like, shit.
You hear
So,
about Jorunda?
Yeah, Jorunda, we already know. Oh, wait, what's this
What
training?
do you want?
This is a training
You've
skill.
got a lot to learn.
Conjuration. Okay, we're not too interested. But there are people that can train you. And sometimes we can be interested in those. Okay, what do you want?
The Nine welcome you to Bruma.
Pizza ramen.
You hear about
Yeah, Jorunda, we all
We're
know.
trying to bring the comfort of the chapel to the Nords here.
They're heathen
Bruma-
gods and uncivilized
Can
practices.
I interest you in some
She'll
of my fine
give us some
wares?
spells. Holy fuck! That's a lot of money. Holy shit. Okay, so we have restore health on target, cure disease, which is nice, but we do not have the money for most of these. Oh, hello. This will be helpful. So I have, I think I mentioned it before, a mod, several magic mods. This is one of the magic mods, or what the magic mods adds. Restore Magicka spell. Now, of course, this is broken inherently, because if you're acquainted with Oblivion, you know we can make our own spells, and we can make our own spells based off of any spell we know and are able to use. So therefore, we might cop this too, if we are able to make spells and restore Magicka spells, here's where the inherently broken thing is. The scaling on restore Magicka spells is not adjusted so that you gain, how can I word this? You will gain net more Magicka over time than what you spent. And in some cases, that means you instantly get more Magicka. For sake of gameplay, I will not be exploiting this in this playthrough. But we will be using the small one. The small ones and perhaps enchantments that help our Magicka restore faster. But which is a thing, by the way, in this, with the enchantment mods I have. I don't remember if it's base game or not. But I won't be abusing that, but I will be utilizing it, at least late game. But yeah, we can't really afford any of this. I'm not going to buy that right now, but we'll keep that in mind for when we get more gold. Also, you may have noticed, I haven't been paying too much attention myself, but the game may be running better, which is very good. It feels like it's running better. I found out that in my computer, there are 3 fans, of course. It's a smaller computer. There's one in the back, one in the front, and then one inside the computer by the CPU, I believe. Yeah, it's an Intel fan, so it's by the CPU. And
Go ahead.
earlier today, when I'm recording this today,
Hi.
it had started to make a humming noise in my computer, and of course I was fucking freaking out, because I was like, is that my SSD? I don't want to fucking replace my, or not my SSD, my hard disk.
How goes it?
I don't want to replace my hard disk, because that can get expensive, and of course it's a fucking hassle. So I was kind of freaking out, so I took my computer apart, or rather, before I did that, I looked inside of it, and I saw that fan in there. I'm looking at it right now, and it wasn't on or working. And I was like, oh, because something similar happened to me before, where at the back of the computer, the back fan, we'll talk to him in a minute, the back fan had a wire to it, and it would hit the wire, or a wire by it, not specifically to it. It would hit the wire, and we're just going to ask to visit, and it would make a sort of ticking noise, and at first I thought that was also my hard disk or something inside my computer, and I would have freaked out if it didn't sound like it was coming towards the back, because the SSD I think I have is
I haven't got all.
yeah, is towards the front, I think. So I saw that it was my fan and there was a wire. Well, there was a wire hitting this Intel fan as well. So I took my computer side off and I moved the wires a bit, and I'm recording this the same day that I rendered and uploaded the last episode of this. And holy shit, usually it takes 2.5 hours to process, render, and upload. Maybe even more than 2.5 hours. A whole video to YouTube. Well, when that fan apparently had not been working for a while, because when I put that fan in working condition again, and when I moved the wires, the video was done in 30 minutes. So that not only cut the time in like a fifth of what it was. That's not as, I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. But it also made my computer run way faster. So yeah, the game runs faster now. Yeah, we'll talk to Jerome
I
now.
don't know who you are, nor do I.
Okay, he doesn't. He's hostile to us. Stolen
I'm not
gold.
talking to you about anything. That fetcher of a guard,
Okay.
Terrellius.
So he's being suspicious. He won't talk to us.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
So this is Terrellius, I think. He won't talk to us because we're an outside.
Touching the locks. Stop! You violated the law. Pay the. Hope.
And now, we are no longer an outsider.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Now will you talk about stolen gold?
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a
Make
problem.
some money. We haven't
Make
heard
some
that
money for
phrase
yourself
before,
in
have
the
we?
process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for
He
murder,
didn't do it.
even though I didn't do it. Once the Countess makes a ruling, I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
So now we're getting another side of the story. What did Arnora do, dude?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing
Petty crimes, yeah. 10, 25 gold, nothing to investigate. And then Arnora devises the plan to attack the attack shipment. Armed escorts, she was crazy.
She insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want.
That's kind of
So
sexist.
we did it.
Ambushed
In
the
the
shipment.
process, Arnora
She killed the guard.
I told her to be careful.
Just knock him out. She
Then
buried
she
in the woods.
disappears to get
Supplies. Campsites raided by Bruma guards, we heard that.
Oh, there's no doubt
She tipped them off, one step ahead.
But I was
And then
one
he
step
moved the
ahead.
loot.
I had moved.
So he says, is that my final revenge or was it? So what do you mean by that?
I'll tell you. I
Want her
want
dead?
Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. You do this
Jesus.
for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof.
Okay, stolen
You
gold.
want the gold? You bring me Arnora.
Okay,
Finally. it
So-
stands for-
let's assess this situation here. It's been a while since we've seen me without armor. We have two sides of the story, two conflicting sides of the story.
Nothing to lose, so why not just tell me? And
Oh,
save
there's
us both a
Terilius.
heap of trouble?
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's
Oh
ass.
my god.
Never trusted city guardsmen. Never. So I'm definitely not gonna start trusting you, Terilius.
Suit yourself. Enjoy your stay. I don't talk to inmates. Now,
You just did, dumb cunt! Okay, we're gonna sleep. We're just gonna serve the sentence, so... Yep. Oh, our mercantile decreased. That's unfortunate. Why is the snow going up?
how do you do?
What black magic is this? Also, why am I over encumbered? Oh, it's probably the new clothes we're wearing. Get this shit off me. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So now we don't need to rebind it. Drop our prison clothing. Now it's knowing the right direction. I believe we did not have any jewelry. Just need to look over everything. Okay, so now we've served our sentence after we assaulted the jailer. As I was saying before that interesting dialogue happened, we heard two sides of the story now. We've heard Arnora's story, and we've heard Jorunder's story. Now, Jorunder's story we've heard second, so I'm inclined to trust him last based on that. But his story does align with Arnora's in some places. Specifically the fact where they got attacked by guardsmen. Or rather, not attacked, ambushed by guardsmen. Now, I'm more inclined to believe Jorunder, and here's why. Specifically, Arnora just happened to leave to go hunting. Now, based on the story that she told us, Reynold Draelis, we'll go check that out in a minute. Based on the story that we were told by Arnora, she was afraid of Jorunder. If she could leave at any time, then, like by going out hunting, couldn't she have just left Jorunder? And if she was afraid of him. There's one reason why I trust Jorunder more. And, of course, Jorunder seems a fair bit more genuine. He's in it for murder, in the jail for murder. And he's claiming he's innocent, which we've seen time and time again that he's consistently saying that he's innocent. He has a pretty decent alibi. Now, I'm very suspicious of Arnora, for one thing. But we'll find out. We'll talk with Arnora. We'll go ahead.
Well, so, were you...
So, we'll talk about the stolen gold.
So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the...
Amulet.
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you gave it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's... You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime.
So, now she didn't have the reaction that if her story were true, she didn't have the reaction that I would anticipate. Instead, she had the reaction that I was anticipating. And she had the reaction of trying to dodge liability. So, she's trying now to deceive Jorunder. And if, from what we can deduce from Jorunder's story is true, if we go along with her scheme, her obviously shady scheme that has that is doubtedly... Yeah, Jorunder's story is definitely true. Do not get me wrong now. She's a very shady character. But if we go her way, I am inclined to believe that we will get betrayed as well. So we're going to do it Jorunder's way.
Then prepare for the fight of your life.
Oh, see.
If I fall, you'll just end up rotting in...
Yep. So actually... Okay, she attacked first. That's no longer murder. Another reason why she is not very genuine.
Do your worst. Am I supposed to be impressed?
That did not seem like murder to me. That was combat. Okay, so we want the amulet. I'm going to take the rice and the gold because I'm a shitty person. Now there's two keys here. A chest key and a house key. Chest key. Chef loot. Let's read the handbill for the XP. I'm not going to steal anything. Anyway, but we might as well look around and see what that key's for. There's a chest. And here's a chest over here. Now this chest is locked and needs a key. And would you believe it? A secondary amulet? Okay. So we're gonna go, show Jorunder. So we are not a murderer, I would like to emphasize. She attacked us first, although I drew a weapon first. I sheathed it. I can say that she instigated combat quite clearly there. And hopefully, we will have made the right decision.
Well met.
Hopefully. But Arnora did not seem very trustworthy.
It's you.
Am I still? No, okay, I'm not. I don't have a weapon drawn. They just don't like me very well. Checking the time. Okay. Sorry about that. So now let's go tell Jorunder.
Afternoon.
We're gonna go tell Jorunder.
Yes.
Show him the amulets that we got from Arnora.
No touching the locks.
Oh. Yeah, this guy, he thinks we're still
No
visiting.
touching the locks.
I need you to unlock it, cuz. Reynold Draelis.
The vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire.
A
alive.
vampire in the city.
Apparently,
Braden
Lyrian
Lyrian.
was one of those vile creatures. He seemed to be...
Okay, so we just now heard about Braden Lyrian, who...
No touching the
Yeah,
locks.
fuck off. Who was apparently a vampire and got killed
No
by a...
touching the locks.
Shut up! By a vampire hunter. Okay,
Go ahead.
can I visit the prisoner? Oops.
What?
Okay, what a bother. So we heard about Braden Lyrian, who got killed as a vampire. He's supposedly a vampire. We'll go investigate that quest next. Hey dude,
Show
she's
me the-
dead.
2 amulets? One of them must be a fake.
See?
Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse. So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Well,
Alright.
you did your part of the bargain.
Okay.
Goodbye. I don't...
No touching the locks.
Yeah, we must have had a very quiet conversation there. But anyway,
No touching the locks. I haven't got all day.
he now told us where his treasure
Too
is.
close to the prisoner.
So we're gonna go see if he was telling the truth. It's the moment of truth, actually. So we're gonna head north of Bruma. We're gonna see on the map where that is first. This is the northern gate, so it should just be right out here, right? Yeah, see, it's like right over here. Damn, this is very close to the city. They really could have just done a little sweep. Like, look, he could have just walked out like 5 feet and started looking, dude. There it is. Like, You'd think someone would have found it. And it is, in fact, Gerunder's loot. As you can see, it's not very... This is what you found in a tax shipment, huh? It's not a very, very big tax shipment. Purloined Shadows, which increased our sneak skill, which to us is fucking worthless. And a Warp in the West. A Blades Archivist. And this seems to be a special book, so we'll keep on to that. But I don't really know about what can we drop? Or do I have a feather spell? I don't have a feather spell. Feather scroll? No. You know what? We're never going to use these. Hate to say it, but it's true. Fashion beats all else. We'll go discover this stone down here. So, it appears that Gerunder was at least partially telling the truth, since he did tell us where the loot was after we killed Arnora. Okay, we found that. So, my final conclusion is that Arnora was probably lying. But since we can't really know for certain, I guess you'll just have to do the quest the other way yourself to find out for sure. Because we can't now. Maybe if I make a new character and start a new playthrough, maybe we'll do that. But that's unlikely. If I start a new character, it would probably be after this character. And, it probably won't happen.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
No, that's okay.
I can eat for a day.
The Emperor and his 3 sons.
I always love that, voice change. Here you go.
Thank you. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
They don't really try very hard to be convincing, but, okay. We're back in Bruma. You know what? Let's go see if the gods agree with my decisions. Maybe that will be the true test. That's not what I wanted, but we'll take it. Yeah, the gods seem to agree, so it looks like Arnora was a cunt. Okay. Let's go investigate a Brotherhood betrayed now. Over here. This appears to be Braden Lyrian's house. Let's enter. Oh, that's a good sight.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Draelus, will be allowed access. I've heard that Jantis broke.
Yeah, so what's this Raynal Draelus character?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly...
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
Right.
Persuasion game time. He likes that, hates that. Okay.
That's just talk. Get away from me.
Oh, no, it was this he likes. Okay.
Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Remark. Ugh, is that so?
Okay.
I wish I could say that. Not goodness.
Yeah,
What can I
that
say?
one didn't really do us much.
You really now? You're such
We
a
might have
simp.
to bribe
The
him.
culprit in this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bribe him.
That for me. Thank you. I suppose there's no
Okay,
harm in
good.
telling you what happened. Word
We
is
lost
bound to get around
quite a
the
bit of gold
anyway.
there.
Turns out that Braden
But-
Lyrian is a vampire, or was. If it wasn't for Raynal Draelus, we may never have uncovered the. In the last week or so,
Okay.
we've found
Two bodies in
stacked
shallow graves outside the walls,
outside.
puncture
The bodies
wounds.
were those of some beggars.
Some
who were wanted
beggars.
to treat- Luckily for us, Raynal
Raynus- Raynal arrived in town. Vampire hunter asked for health. Tracked the vampire to Braden. He was sleeping, killed him. Braden's wife wasn't home, but found him.
And it's true that no one recollects.
No one saw
seeing
Braden in the
out
sunlight,
the-
only
I'm
spotted
afraid
at
there's
night.
not much-
Not much more.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the.
Only took him a day.
As far as I know, he was a good man.
Braden was a good man, but he never saw this
Never saw
coming.
this coming.
Vampires are masters of deception, so it makes sense. Okay, so
You
far
please
we
keep
found out
moving
that Braden was found out as a
Shouldn't give you too
vampire.
much trouble.
Let me do a little investigation here. I can't touch the body. But if you look at those eyes... Anyway, so let's go talk to Erlene.
I can't believe this. Please, please, I need your
Okay,
help.
she doesn't think her husband
My
was a
husband is
vampire. Honestly, I trust her more than anyone. She would be around him more. But, of course, there's always the possibility they're in cahoots. Now, she's quite
me.
fucking clearly not a
I
vampire.
loved my husband dearly.
Yeah.
And to
Anything you
This
can
is
do,
all-
all happening's fast, tell me what happened.
Only just a few hours
So,
ago,
he's fresh dead.
I found the door open.
A few hours.
Braden dead.
Braden died just a few hours ago.
I
The
screamed
Dunmer
and
killed
ran
him,
out into
Reynold
the street.
Drayless.
I heard the Dunmer identify. The guards seemed to know about.
Okay, the
guards
beggar
said
in the
for
basement.
chaos. Well, of course it does. It was
She
on
thinks
sheet
the body
and
was
another
planted
thing.
here.
The guards are making a big. He works at night.
Braden
and
had
I
a night
suspect it's all
job.
That Raynal character. I don't trust him.
She doesn't
The
trust
thing that
Reynold.
bothers me the most is that I swear.
She
I've
swears
seen him
she's seen them
before.
before.
Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please,
So Reynold sounds suspicious.
anyone looking for. I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea where he is. Okay.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Yeah,
You're back.
I agree.
So,
Braden
I'm
Lyrian.
sure Erlene is very upset.
Yeah.
Her accusations that Rainiel is lying is not surprising. I suppose
Yeah.
if I found out a loved one was... I'll warn you about one thing. We have it on good authority from
So,
officials in a
Reynold-
neighboring city that Rainiel is what he said. I am only allowing you to...
Okay, so Reynold apparently has credit
He's
from
got
another
very-
city. So, he kind of has support, I guess, but the wife does not believe that. Okay. Now, if Reynold was here a few hours ago, there are a couple of locations he'd be. I would think it would be an inn. So there's this inn right here and the inn down there. So we're going to go investigate this inn first. The best people to talk to in this case are
Today, welcome to Bruma,
the
stranger.
innkeeps. Reynold Drayless.
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter?
Okay, so we found out pretty clearly that Reynold is not here. He's over at Olaf's Tap and Tack. So we're gonna go head over there.
Let's hear it.
Someone actually wants to fucking talk to us. That's a damn surprise.
Yes?
Okay, here's Olaf's Tap and Tack. Now,
It's you. Hi.
no.
The Emperor. and
Oh,
the
she was talking to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Olaf.
What can I do for you?
He does not like us.
The Emperor. And I
Braden.
know I may be out of line by saying this. but
Oh,
I
so
think
he
the
thinks the city guards are wrong.
I could have sworn I saw him outside on the day when I heard Raynil killed him. I didn't know what to.
Okay, so now he's even questioning Reynold.
I usually don't.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You're pathetic. I usually.
Okay, he still doesn't want to tell us about Reynold. We don't have these scrolls that I thought we did. That's fine.
Journey.
Farewell.
That's only slightly a problem.
Today's your
We need
lucky
to go
day.
get... I don't want to
Here.
spend a lot of fucking money bribing him. We don't have all that much.
I understand.
So...
The
Maybe
pirates
we
are
can go.
hiring new members. Not bad work.
Oh, shit. Okay. So, if this door needs a key, then that's probably where Reynold's room is. So we need to go... Oh my god, he looks... He's like a fucking death stare. We need to go find a charm spell or something. And you know, I could have swore we got one, but it doesn't look like we did. When I was playing through this game on my off-camera
Greetings, guildmate.
account,
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I
They say Cinder.
had found scrolls that helped with this, but I don't know where.
What is it?
Maybe I purchased them, but I don't believe that. Where did you come from?
Take care.
Do you sell
Have a look around. You won't find bad
and throw...
places in all
50 illusion. We can't use that. It's not looking good for us right now. We might have to end up spending that money.
I do for you.
She's an alchemist.
I offer
But
the
she says-
finest goods of
Oh,
Wales
here we go.
places
Oh,
and
thank
halls.
God. Okay, she's an apprentice, so we might not be able to get this cheap.
I can't afford to do.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Beguiling touch.
You need to make a.
There we go. Okay. Now
Be seen.
we might be good. Hopefully 12 points will be enough. Okay, we're back at Olaf's. We'll cast this on him, and now let's talk to him
What
again.
can I do? I usually.
Ah, he still doesn't want to give us information. 20 gold for 3.
That'll get you something.
Oh my god.
Good journey to you.
Are you
What
kidding?
Can I do for you? I usually.
Well, this is unfortunate. This is the only way I know further how to increase our disposition. So, as I mentioned earlier, I do alchemy mostly for gold. So this doesn't hurt any of my plans whatsoever. In fact, this is kind of the reason why I did alchemy in the first place. Was in case we need to get disposition with people, we can get the money for it. And in the event that we don't have the money for it, if it's a merchant, like in this situation, we can sell him items, and that will raise disposition. So it was good that I decided to do alchemy. We might not even be able to continue this quest with our current personality. Okay.
I'm listening.
Jesus. Okay, so I don't know why,
What can I do?
we need way over 70 to even do anything with him. Let's go see if there's another spell we can get that will increase disposition, because they do stack.
You won't find better prices
Okay.
in all Tamriel.
Oh, hello. We'll come back for that sometime later. She doesn't have anything. Read these books real fast. Yep, I didn't read these books. That levels us up. We'll level up real fast. We'll do intelligence, endurance. We'll get that all the way up, and then willpower. Now, with magic, we're going to get our destruction up to 50. We can't. So we're going to get up to 45. We're going to get our restoration up to 40. We're going to spend the rest on a blunt, a block, and we're going to do 1-4. We're going to get armorer up. Okay. Oh, maybe Jaskar has something. Ah, shit, he's only a trainer. Okay. So, I'm going to save. This is where we'll end it for now. Thank you guys for accompanying me on this journey through Oblivion. Next time, we're going to finish a Brotherhood Betrayed. We're going to look quite hard for a way to get his disposition up higher. Because this is rather unfortunate. I do not want to leave a quest unfinished, at least in Siri. So, next episode we'll finish Brotherhood Betrayed. Hopefully. And we'll also do some more quests in Bruma if we can, and if not, we'll head to Coral and get the recommendation done there. So thank you guys for accompanying me. If you liked this episode, please leave a like. If you didn't, dislike. If you have any recommendations on what to do next, like where you want the series to go, or what quest we should do, or really what you want to see in this series or in the future of another series, please put it in the comments below. I'll be sure to read them and put that into consideration. And if you like the content and you want more of it, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you want to. Alright, I'll see you later.